People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of Seven on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet, and my blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And I just washed my hair, really needed it, used the shampoo bar, haven't did the conditioning step yet. I towel dried it and everything, and now I'm going to show you how I moisturize, condition, and detangle all in one step. I use my Hawaiian Silky, which I have poured in this container here because it's just easier for me to handle. I have a pair of scissors for trimming if needed, a wide tooth comb, which I almost rarely use, and a brush just in case. Now, what I usually do is I kind of go like this and get the hair kind of like standing up, get rid of all the extra water. Now, I'm going to put a generous amount of the Hawaiian Silky on the hair. Hold on, let me put that someplace it balances. And I literally just smooth it in. If I can feel it at my roots, I've got enough. If I can't, then I need more. Alrighty then. What this product does is it replaces any moisture loss and helps fill in, extra moisture and all that. It's a glycerin base. And right now it's like incredibly slippery, but this stuff dries to the point where you can snap your fingers, but your hair is moist. I've talked about this product before. The best thing I could tell you is go to Sally's and buy some and try it for yourself. And then you'll make your own decision. Now, back to that. Now I just kind of feel for any tangles or knots. Because if you have a knot, that means you have a split end. That means you need to trim that section. So far, so good. It's gotten much longer lately. If for some reason my face always seems to itch just when I got a handful of stuff that I can't scratch it. Okay, it seems I missed a whole section right there. Now, just the action of pulling the hair down and pulling my hands through basically detangles. And even though I generally don't use a comb when I do this, I'm going to use one just to show you that. Like I'm going to grab this section here, and I'm going to take this wide tooth comb, and look at that, straight through. And that's mainly because of this product. Now, what I do every time, whether I'm using a comb or not, I bring my fingers through like that. And then I just start twisting the sections. That holds in the moisture. And it also keeps it separated for when I need to comb through for styling or detangling or whatever. But mostly what I do is I just grab a section at a time, like that. 90% of the time I do not take a comb to do the separation. I just use my fingers. And I can also, as you could tell, feel whether or not it has enough moisture and use my fingers to manipulate the moisture further into it. And that's how I get started with my detangling routine. Then if I want to twist it or whatever, I already got sections that are basically done. It's moisturized, it's now conditioned, and it's also detangled. As you can tell, look how easy that was to separate. And this whole process of twisting it, or twirling it as it's been known to be called, takes about 5 minutes. And then I can just go on to the next section right here. And if you notice, I do the center sections a lot thicker because it maintains moisture in the center a lot better. I do the small twirls on the ends and on the edges mainly. And once I'm done with that, then it's time to style it or whatever. Usually this gives me time to decide how I'm going to style it. Like if I'm going to straighten it or, hold on, ear gear, it's slipping away. If I'm going to flat iron it or straighten it or whatever, this is when I would, consider that, so forth, so on. Usually I consider it, then change my mind at the last minute. Because I still have memories of when the heat hit my hair and straightened out all my curls, and it took months before my curls came back, and then most of it had to be cut out because it just was this stringy, fried mess. We're not trying to go back to that. Oh, also, on this side of my hair, I go a different direction than when I was on that side of the hair. It's just no particular reason. It's just when I'm on my right side, I tend to twirl to my right, and when I'm on my left side, I tend to twirl to my left. There we go. And now I could just literally go like this and style it with my fingers. Because as you could tell, I just went through all the sections that I had twirled with no problem. Hope this has been helpful to you. This is People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Oh, I forgot to mention, after I'm done with this, especially at nighttime, I cover it with a bonnet so that way it retains the moisture, and then do all the styling in the morning. So give it a try, see if it works for you. You can also use a regular conditioner or anything that says leave-in. I prefer this because it's what works for me. If this doesn't work for you, find what works for you and give it a try. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Bye.